So, yeah, look at that. What I'm doing with my life, I have no flippin' clue. Well, here's the thing. I have decided to quit God Eater Resurrection because it's just getting to the point where it's kind of too repetitive for me. And I don't feel like you guys are enjoying it as much as you did at the beginning. Towards the beginning, there was a lot of story. I could play through a couple missions, get a story, and I could usually get 2 or 3 story segments in a single video and progress fairly quickly. With the second arc, it became more like 5 or 6 missions before I got a story. So that was what the majority of the gameplay became. Pretty much full episodes of all gameplay, no story. And I was like, okay, it's not really the best because I want to learn more and more. But it got better towards the end. I kind of enjoyed that part with Lindo. But then this third arc came and I just started dreading playing it. It just didn't feel good. The very first thing we start out with is more gameplay. We don't even get a mission with it. Or, well, we did get a mission with it, but after that mission we got nothing. And if that's gonna be how it plays out, I wasn't gonna sit there and keep on playing it till the very end. I wasn't having fun with it anymore because I played it for the story. The story was what drove me through to keep playing the game normally. And granted, it's a good game. The difficulty spike, however, was just insanely high. Then we move on to Resident Evil 7. First, right off the bat, I just want to say that I have never really been a fan of the Resident Evil series. The only 3 reasons I can think of why I played Biohazard was 1, because of its first-person aspect. I thought it would be pretty fun. 2, because it was a new game, and I wanted to see if anybody would stick around and actually watch that video. And I did. I did actually drive a lot more traffic than I normally would have. And then the third reason was I wanted to switch up the genre of my channel to see if it would work for the better. And as you can see, while the first-person aspect was alright, I didn't really gain the popularity that I thought I would gain. And that was a huge mistake on my part. I would play this game thinking, oh, I'm going to get famous from it. And that was a completely terrible idea to go in with in the first place. As far as gameplay-wise, it's an okay game. I think that the enemies are a little too tough and ridiculously OP. But again, they're demonic mutations, so that's fine. Story-wise, it just was not hooking me at all. And usually for me, if you couldn't tell already, the story has to be the thing that keeps driving me forward. And if it doesn't provide a compelling story, then I'm not really interested. So, yeah. I'm not going to keep on playing Resident Evil and forcing myself into a corner, recording for hours on end only to progress just a little bit when I could be rushing through the game. The thing was, I thought it would be a good fresh start for me to try something new and see if the horror genre was for me. But no, you guys can tell from all my other videos, even Yomawari, which I found was alright because I was able to go through that and keep my sanity. With this game, it's to the point where 1, I'm sick of it, and 2, I'm scared. And a combination of those 2 makes it so that I don't talk as much as I should be talking. And that's a really bad thing for me, a person who relies on his voice to convey his emotions rather than a face cam. And so I think I'm going to skip pretty much any horror game that comes out, unless it's something small and short like Yomawari was, because I could have dealt with Yomawari, and I felt like I did a pretty good job on that. But when it comes to a full-blown horror experience, I don't think I can do it. So games like Outlast, Resident Evil Biohazard, I just can't do it. So I'm going to discontinue it. I have been sitting here, and you guys have seen that I've been uploading 2 videos of it a day. And that's because I'm going through it, just recording hours upon hours at a time, and barely scratching the surface of what I need to do. So I hope you guys understand that. So what am I going to do now? Well, me and Paula are going to try our darndest to finish Recettear, and Neptunia. We have put those things off for so long, and it's not because we don't like the game. It's just because we don't have the opportunity to hang out as often as we would like to. And usually when we get down to recording, you know how friends are, we just talk and talk and talk, and then we go to record, and then we realize, oh, we have no time left. So we kind of gotta work a little bit better and more efficiently together. Honestly, I have fun doing it. I think Pablo has fun doing it too. We both have a great time. We work together really well. So don't worry about those. However, next month, and I know what you're gonna say, and I'm not playing these two games because I want to get popular. I've changed my mind on popularity. I'm not playing games just so I can get noticed. I'm playing games that I want to play, and if I have a chance of getting noticed, that's fine. I'm going to be playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm going to be playing Persona 5 in April when it comes out. I really want to play those two games because I enjoyed their originals. Obviously, Zelda is a fan favorite of everybody. Persona was one of my fan favorites just for me, so I want to continue and play it through. I'm going to be doing a blind playthrough of it. I'm pretty sure nobody else knows about the game in general, so that's going to be good for me, so I can just play it. And if I fail, I fail. I can always redo stuff if I have to. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. As far as other stuff, I'm going to start focusing more on smaller games that aren't AAA, that I might want to play and I might not want to play. Usually with smaller games, such as like, an indie horror game, stuff like that. I can do stuff like that. Yoromawari was fine. I could probably have finished that in like one go if I wanted to. But usually those games are shorter, and if I can play it through one shot, then hey, that's better than playing a 12-hour horror game that I've sunk 5 hours into and I'm not even halfway done with it. So hopefully that will do me a little bit more justice channel-wise and popularity-wise. Again, I'm playing games that I want to play, not necessarily so I can get more popular. However, on the other flip side of this conversation, I'm going to need a lot of effort for you guys to help me spread the word of my channel. Now, there's only so much I can do with my channel as it is. I can market as much as I want, but the thing is, you guys are the ones that kind of drive how popular channels go, and I would really appreciate it if you shared my upcoming videos that I do with all of your friends, anybody you know, so that I can at least drive an influence. I am not the best when it comes to marketing, and I'm not the best when it comes to SEO or metadata. I just want to have fun and create a community with you guys, and I know there's a business aspect on my end that I have to go through, but at the same time, there's only so much I can do. I don't know, it's confusing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Next videos that are going to come out are going to be the rest of Recettear and a lot of Neptunia, and I'm probably going to throw in a couple tiny little games that I want to play just for the heck of it, just to see how well they do. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below any ideas you have for games that I can play, any of your fan favorites, and if you want to see a game, I'll play it even if I've played it before. I don't mind, as long as I liked it originally. So yeah, au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir.